recently, somebody came to one of my one-day masterclasses, one-day workshops, should I say, and the feedback I got from him was brilliant. So this guy was someone who was selling wheels, okay? And he said that he really struggled, not just to get more people to sign up to his services, but also he didn't really make that big deal every time he sold. That's the deal size. Now, he came to my workshop and we went through a few things that day, and we were teaching him some of the skills that he could use and some of the strategies that he could use. Anyway, a couple of days later, I was talking to him on the phone, and he told me that literally what he learned on that workshop, he implemented it straight away. He had a call the next day. I booked it with someone, and he implemented some of the questioning techniques, some of the ways to structure the call, some of the ways that he handled objections, the way he listened to the customer, what he said before and afterwards. And he goes that he closed, just from that one conversation, he ended up closing a $7,000 deal. And this is a guy who wasn't closing that much, and when he did, at best he was making in the hundreds, maybe a couple of grand at best, and he closed a $7,000 deal. So even I was blown away at how quickly he got a result and what he implemented, he used straight away. So he was over the moon. And I love when I hear success stories like that, because I know my stuff works, right? Sometimes it's good when people remind you of how powerful it is and how quickly it can work. And what I find is a lot of business owners and people who are doing sales in any sort of capacity is they don't know what they don't know. And one thing I find in the workshops that I put on and the programs that I put on is I take a lot of this for granted because I've been doing it for years. But a lot of people say that there was stuff that they didn't even think about. They didn't even think that was something that was even something they should consider. And when they start implementing it, it starts skyrocketing their sales. So I was really happy to listen to that, because that was just a one-day workshop. And, I was like, if you've got that in one day, imagine what you get from working for a few months with me. So really happy about that. And look, that's why you should attend my workshops. Proof of the pudding.